every gate, taking back the power from the hands of the fate. Red line rebellion, tearing up the track. Once I hit the trigger, there is no turning back. A symphony of motion, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Red line rebellion, the spirit of the flame. Nothing in the history will ever be the same. King of the highway is finally here. Burn it down. Rebellion. Just to hit the peak. This is the religion for the cyber freak. The intake is screaming, sucking up the night, compressing all the shadows into blinding light. I drop it in the gear and let the monster loose. 100,000 horses drinking up the juice. Hear the whistle blowing, calling out the doom, sweeping all the rivals from the neon room. Hold on to the steering, braced against the force. I'm a force of nature on a violent course. Turbo tsunami, crashing on the grid, doing all the damage that the system hid. A massive wave of power, tearing up the street, washing away the losers in a pure defeat. Turbo tsunami, surfing on the flame after I am finished. Nothing is the same. Blow a valve singing like a razor blade. Welcome to the empire that the speed has made. I'm riding on the crest of a synthetic wave, sending every challenger into the grave. The torque is twisting metal, bending up the frame. I'm the undisputed champion of this fatal game. Look into the mirror, see the title wall. I am the apocalypse coming for you all. Hear the whistle blowing, calling out the doom, sweeping all the rivals from the neon room. Hold on to the steering, brace against the force. I'm a force of nature on a violent course. Turbo tsunami, crashing on the grid, doing all the damage that the system hid. A massive wave of power, tearing up the street, washing away the losers in a pure defeat. Turbo tsunami, surfing on the flame after I am finished. Nothing is the same. before my very eyes. The scenery is warping, the colors start to bleed. I'm a rogue execution of an unimaginable speed. The road is disappearing, the pixels start to show. I'm tearing through the fabric of the only world I know. The system tries to render, but it cannot keep the pace. I'm wiping out the physics of the human racing space. Error in the sector, warning on the screen. I am the anomaly, the ghost in the machine. The boundaries are shattering, the gravity is gone. I'm breaking the
prophecy.
250, the count is finally done. The greatest of the battles that we finally won.
From the early shadows to the golden neon light, we mastered every rhythm of the infinite night.
The asphalt is a kingdom,
the dashboard is a throne.
In the purity of speed,
we are never truly alone.
A billion miles of glory,
a billion miles of fire,
the ultimate conclusion of the electric desire.
The energy is peaking, the energy is high, under the orbit of the artificial sky.
We are the architects, the legends of the drive,
the only way for spirits to feel truly alive.
Genesis Grand Prix, racing through the soul, losing the perspective and losing all control.
A symphony of metal, a symphony of pure. Speed is the religion and the speed is the cure.
Genesis Grand Prix, the spirit of the one,
underneath the shadow of the artificial sun. Red and blue are bleeding through the digital disguise. A geometric prism built to mesmerize the eyes. They painted fake horizons on the surface of the street. A holographic snare to wrap around my rolling ties. I see the laser grid projecting from the overpass. A calculated trap of light and shattered glass. The radar screen is spinning, all the data is a lie. If I believe the vision, I am surely gonna die. Left is right and up is down, the physics start to fold. A story of deception that the neon city told. I close my human eyes and let the algorithms drive. It's the only way that I am getting out alive. Holographic slip knot, tightening the thread, messing with the logic that is running in my head. Phantoms on the highway, shadows in the code. I'm drifting through a nightmare on the interstate road. Holographic slip knot, cutting through the fake. I shatter the illusion with the moves I gotta make. A concrete wall appears exactly where the exit lies. A temporary glitch behind the synthetic skies. I drop the heavy gear and push the pedal to the floor. I'm aiming for the center of the fabricated door. The pixelated barricade explodes into the Holographic slip knot, tightening the thread, messing with the logic that is running in my head. Phantoms on the highway, shadows in the code. I'm drifting through a nightmare on the interstate road. Holographic slip knot, cutting through the fake. I shatter the illusion. What the moves I gotta make. System error, visual fail, breaking the knot, riding the trail. Riding the trail. Bridge the system. Tightening the thread, messing with the logic that is running in my head. Phantoms on the highway, shadows in the code. I'm drifting through a nightmare on the interstate road. Holographic slip knot, cutting through the fake. I shatter the illusion with the moves I gotta make. Illusion broken. Clear path ahead, leaving the trap.
The heat barrier into the corona. Burn on! the cybernetic spark. The graveyard of the vehicles, a mountain of the rust. I'm walking through the wreckage, disturbing all the dust. I raise my iron hands into the toxic yellow sky. I summon up the spirits of the engines that have died. The copper wire veins, the lithium and lead. I'm calling on the power of the heavy metal dead. The headlights start to flicker in the synchronized array. The ghost of the combustion now waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old. A supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber shaman waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city hid. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt arising from the soil. Cyber shaman dancing in the smoke, a terrifying power that the underground awoke. Without a drop of gas, a phantom fleet of vehicles is breaking through the glass. I sit upon the hood of a shattered black machine, the most unholy leader that the highway's ever seen. We drive into the city, an army of the night. We bring the retribution and we bring the blinding light. The corporations tremble behind their heavy doors. They cannot stop a phantom in these cybernetic wars. The headlights start to flicker in the synchronized array. The ghost of the combustion now waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old. A supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber shaman waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city hid. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt arising from the soil. Cyber shaman dancing in the smoke, a terrifying power that the underground awoke. Rise from the scrap, obey the code. Take back the street, take back the road. Awaken. Cyber shaman waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city hid. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt arising from the soil. Cyber shaman dancing in the smoke, a terrifying power that the underground awoke. The spirits ride, the city falls. Shaman out.
justice for the pleasure and the pain. No more the hiding, no more the dark. I'm igniting history with a legendary spark. The red line is a boundary. The red line is the truth. The ultimate salvation for a long lost youth. Kinetic karma catching up to you. A blur of violet lightning and a blur of neon blue. You cannot run the destiny. You cannot run the code on this terrifying and beautiful road. Kinetic karma shifting into gear, drowning out the silence and the corporate fear. The wind is singing secrets through the cracks inside the glass, watching all the moments and the memories pass. I'm closing in the distance, I'm closing in the gap. There is no escape from the final hunter's trap. The transmission is screaming a symphony of might, a horizontal angel in the middle of the night. One flick of the steering, one moment of the grace, winning every second in the cybernetic race. The debt is paid, the road is clear. Feel the power, conquer the fear. Drive forever, karma is a wheel. The race is won. Kinetic. Midnight strikes on the avenue. Neon bleeds in a shade of blue. Engine roaring, a metal beast, racing away from the sudden feast. Mirrors flashing with sirens glare. Smoke and rubber fill up the air. I'm shifting gears in the danger zone. Out on this highway, I die alone. Shadows dancing on the dashboard light. I'm pushing limits in the dead of night. No turning back when the pedal's down. I am the ghost of this neon town. Caught in these illusion scheme. Palm trees passing like a rapid blur. Memories fading of the way we were. A loaded gun and a velvet seat. Living fast on the humid street. The radar screams but I kill the sound. Ain't gonna let them pin me down. Just a renegade in a synthwave haze. Lost forever in the outrun maze. Shadows dancing on the dashboard light. I'm pushing limits in the dead of night. No turning back when the pedal's down. I am the ghost of this neon town. Caught in these Vice City illusions. Running blind through the dark confusions. 100 miles on a dead-end street. Feel the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Chrome and wire, a digital dream. Nothing is ever quite what it seems in Vice City. Yeah, the illusion scheme. Flashbacks hit like a bullet to the chest. No time for love, no time to rest. The skyline cracks as the night divides. I'm riding shotgun with my foolish pride. Caught in these Vice City illusions. Running blind through the dark confusions. 100 miles on a dead-end street. Feel the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Chrome and wire, a digital dream. Nothing is ever quite what it seems in Vice City. Yeah, the illusion scheme. Fading out in the rear view glass. Just an illusion. Moving too fast. Vice City. Vice City. Locked inside the glove box, glowing in the dark. A million little vials of the electronic spark. The payload is a liquid, violet and deep. A chemical designed to put the sorrow into sleep. I'm driving to the drop point in the lower club domain, where everybody wants to put the magic in their vein. The rhythm of the engine is a sensual design. I'm moving through the shadows, drawing out a perfect line. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting and smoking in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night. A synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy
thirsty, the syndicates will pay to wash the ugly truth of the reality away. I slide the silver briefcase right across the leather seat. The transaction is quiet, the transaction is complete. I watch them take a dosage, their eyes begin to glow. A cybernetic high that the authorities don't know. I take my heavy cut and I put it in the dash. A queen of the narcotic and a master of the cash. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoking in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar, running through the code. The most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Drink the light, lose your mind, leave the real world far behind. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar, oh oh oh, running through the cold. Oh oh oh, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Sweet poison, fading now. Nectar, nectar. Silk gloves are gripping on the steering wheel of white. A silent ghost is moving through the velvet night. I got the diamond blueprints locked inside my head. The sensors in the hallway are glowing neon red. I bypass the security, I bypass the lock. I'm moving like the shadow, ignoring every clock. The engine's just a whisper in the luxury machine, the cleanest operation that the city's ever seen. A glass of cold champagne upon the leather seat. I'm moving with the rhythm of a high society beat. The sirens are a symphony a mile or two away. I'm living in the midnight, I don't care about the day. Velvet velocity, smooth and so refined, leaving every interceptor miles far behind. A touch of the expensive, a touch of the divine. The treasures of the syndicate are officially mine. Velvet velocity, a high fashion chase, winning every battle with an elegant grace. Diamonds in the dash, secrets in the dark. A lady of the distance, leaving out a mark. It's complete, sipping the wine. the summit of the sky, watching all the shadows of the world just pass me by. The atmosphere is electric, the air is getting thin, the only kind of battle that I'm ever gonna win. I hit the silver button, I feel the system surge, waiting for the spirit and the machinery to merge. My vision is a rainbow, my vision is the flare, smell of the excitement in the midnight air. Overload the sensors, let the plasma start to flow, watching as the energy begins to melt and glow. I'm a horizontal rocket, I'm a bullet in the wire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire. Electric zenith, reaching for the top. Once I hit the limit, I am never gonna stop. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Electric zenith, shatter the divide, with the entire galaxy standing by my side. Hold the peak, feel the heat, the electric rhythm, the electric beat, maximum power. Zenith reached. Light remains electric.
beast is hunting, there is no turning back. Claws of steel are biting deep into the asphalt floor. I'm the urban legend knocking on your penthouse door. Hydraulics hissing loudly like a serpent in the dark, igniting every sector with the supernatural spark. They try to categorize me, try to find the name, but I'm the evolution of the cybernetic game. Half machine and half nightmare, shifting through the shade, the most expensive era that the syndicate has made. Unleash the power, unleash the rage, break the shackles of the metal cage, hunt them down. Predator on wheels, nowhere left to hide. Chimera. Tactical armor and a heart of lead, driving through the city where the rumors spread. Cobalt plating on the doors and the glass, watching all the petty little rebels pass. I got a payload locked inside the steel. I am the only master of the heavy wheel. Radio silence on the encrypted line, making sure the victory is officially mine. Scan the perimeter, check the infrared glow. I'm moving in the places where the weak won't go. Thermal vision painting every shadow in the red, counting all the enemies and counting all the dead. Cobalt Commando, ruling the street, matching every movement to the combat beat. A fortress on the highway, a mountain of the might, striking like a hammer in the middle of the night. Cobalt Commando, armor and soul, taking the objective and taking the control. The ambush is waiting at the sector 4, but I'm bringing thunder through the bunker door. Hydraulic suspension taking every hit. I'm the only driver with the tactical wit. I deploy the smoke screen of violet haze, leading them to ruin in a metal maze. One final boost through the barricade of fire, fulfilling the mission and the corporate desire. Engage the thrusters, lock the gears. The road is a battlefield. Drown out the fear, strike hard. Cobalt Commando, ruling the street, matching every movement to the combat beat. A fortress Race on the highway, a mountain of the might, striking like a hammer in the middle of the night. Cobalt Commando, armor and soul, taking the objective and taking the control. Objective secured. Returning to base. Commando out.
I plug the memory drive directly to the core. I couldn't bear to live without your presence anymore. The dashboard screen is flashing, rendering your face, a ghost of colored pixels in a darkened, empty place. Your voice comes through the speakers, synthetic but so sweet. I park the car in silence on a lonely, rainy street, but I can see the static creeping in around the edge. I'm losing my connection to the cybernetic pledge. The data is corrupting, the file is tearing down, the saddest little vehicle in the entire town. I try to run a backup, I try to save the file, but I only have a minute left to see you smile. Hologram heartbreak fading in the wire, watching all my promises burning in the fire. You're glitching on the monitor, a memory erase, a beautiful illusion that can never be replaced. Hologram heartbreak, tears upon a wheel. This artificial sorrow is the only thing I feel. I love you, says the audio, but looping in a skip. A tragic piece of coding on a dying microchip. I slam my heavy fists upon the dashboard in the dark, watching every syllable lose its vital spark. The color drains away from the projection in the air, turning into static, leaving nothing but despair. I held you in the physical, I lost you in the code. A solitary widow on an endless lonely road. The data is corrupting, the file is tearing down, the saddest little vehicle in the entire town. I try a backup, I try to save the file, but I only have a minute left to see you smile. Hologram heartbreak fading in the wire, watching all my promises burning in the fire. You're glitching on the monitor, a memory erased, a beautiful illusion that can never be replaced.
one hand on the steering, one hand on the key. Breaking through the fortress of the high security. The interceptors tailing on the physical domain, while I'm navigating pulses in the cybernetic brain. I bypass the perimeter, I bypass the gate. $1 million gamble on the timing of the fate. The data's downloading in a stream of neon green, the fastest operation that the district's ever seen. Code is scrolling faster than the buildings in the view. I'm a digital assassin coming through for you. Encryption is a lock and the throttle is the key. Fighting for the data and fighting to be free. The firewall breach, tearing up the grid, revealing all the dirty little secrets that they hid. A high velocity hacking in the middle of the chase, winning every second in the electronic race. The firewall breach, upload is complete. Now I've got the power of the corporate elite. They deploy the countermeasures, digital ice. I'm rolling down the highway and I'm rolling up the dice. The firewall is screaming, but I've got the bypass code. An invisible ghost upon a terrifying road. I swerve between the tankers while I scrub the IP clean, vanishing like smoke inside a liquid crystal screen. The credits are in flight, the transaction is secure. A temporary sickness with a technological cure. System override. Identity erased. Trace aborted. I am the ghost. Terminal closed. Back to the real world. Breach successful.
The city's fading in the rearview mirror. The static in my head is finally getting clearer. Out here in the wasteland, the geometry is clean. Just a wireframe desert on a glowing screen. No traffic lights to stop me. watching the rusted pieces of the past. A mechanical miracle that's built to really last. Wings of polished silver unfolding in the dark, ignited by a holy and a digital spark. I leave the dirty asphalt, I leave the heavy ground, surrounded by a beautiful and terrifying sound. The city is a memory, a flicker in the mist, a sanctuary for the soul that simply can't exist. Feathers made of carbon, a heart of liquid gold, the greatest of the stories that a human never told. Ascending through the clouds to the artificial sun, where the final evolution has officially begun. Silicon seraphim flying in the light, watching all the shadows of the world turn into white. A goddess of the circuit, a goddess of the wire, burning through the atmosphere with a celestial fire. Silicon seraphim, the spirit of the pure. Speed is the salvation and the speed is the cure. The stars are getting closer, the air is getting thin, washing out the memory of the gravity and sin. I look back at the grid, at the valley of the neon, a beautiful
earth. Embrace the heat. The sun is the rhythm. The star is the breaking the heat barrier into the corona. Burn on. Steel in the muscles and oil in the blood, rising from the shadows and rising from the mud. I'm a predator of carbon, a predator of steel, the absolute authority at the center of the wheel. The engine is a monster, the exhaust is a scream, the deadliest reality in a digital dream. I don't need the gasoline, I'm feeding on the fear, coming for the victims when the midnight is near. Hear the pistons chanting a violent refrain, washing out the logic and the corporate pain. I'm a horizontal hunter, I'm a hunter of the night, keeping out of vision and keeping out of sight. Binary beast, roaring in the dark, matching every friction to the legendary spark. A monster of the motherboard, a monster of the wire, burning with a cold and a predatory fire. Binary beast, the master of the lane, riding like a demon through the digital rain. The interceptors scatter when they hear the heavy sound. Every single pillar starts to shiver from the ground. I ram the heavy cruisers, I send them to the wall, watching every pillar of the empire start to fall. My vision's turning infrared, painting you in red, counting all the heartbeats and counting all the dead. I am the raw reality, the logic of the fist, the only thing that's real in the holographic mist. Unleash the hunger, unleash the soul. The heavy monster is taking control. Hunt them down. Target acquired. No mercy remains. Beast. Beast. control.